So David, I just wanted to thank you for coming out and spending the time this morning, and also thank you for the decades of work that you've done to make this nature reserve come to fruition. It's I'm sure it's been difficult times, but your resilience has created this, and on behalf of the community, I wanted to thank you. I did have one question, just kind of a high-level question. What are your thoughts on how the project has been progressing, and what, if anything, is there that is outstanding or should be addressed by the town and council?
Well, I think to date, the town's done a pretty good job of the things they've actually constructed, and what needs to be done now, it needs to be completed as quickly as possible to prevent more abstract wandering about, so that they're really going to be confined to the trail system as it was originally designed. And it's very important, particularly from the point of view of dogs, that every area is fenced, and also to stop people wandering around, so people are confined to the trails except in areas where it's not so critical if they do wander about. So mainly all the trails should be fenced, which they are to date. All the northern end is pretty well fenced. It's now making sure that the grasslands, which are the most critical of all, are protected by fencing, and the trails are in areas where the people are least viewed by wildlife. In other words, if we look at the wildlife, it should be through blinds like it is at the northern end. It should be the same in the southern end.
So to be clear, because the master plan, the policy, it recommended prohibiting dogs from coming in, but it's your view that as long as the areas of concern are fenced in, that dogs can't enter into those areas. You're satisfied
the dogs should be kept on
a leash in the areas that are within the fenced area. You know, David, that's one of the things why I always loved about you. It's because of the compromise, and I think I've told you this before, and maybe I've never ever expressed it this way, but it's that type of thinking that I really admire in you. I could probably count on a handful of people that think that way, and you're not to the degree of stubbornness that many environmentalists, I don't know if you consider that yourself one, take that approach, and there's always a common ground or a compromise that can be had. And this is one, because I was very stubborn at council and saying, no, absolutely not. That's what the policy says. That's what we should be doing, because it'll create a negative impact. But I appreciate that nuance and that ability to say there's a compromise there.
Well, it's the local park for the people in the subdivisions. To them, they probably don't consider it nature reserve. To them, it's their recreation area.
Yeah.
So they have to be accommodators as well. And providing if they follow the rules, then it should work for everyone, and everyone will enjoy it. You know, but it's I don't think you can just insert policies. You know, it's like the Conservation Authority.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you, David. Thank you.